Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is my wife Stephanie. She's going to be joining me tonight because tonight we're going over flavored whiskeys. Now they are not like my forte, but I've got a ton of them because people have sent them to me. Country Wine and Spirits has sent me a bunch, which if any of these sound good, I think all of them are on Country Wine and Spirits, so you can pick them up there and use code TRUEVANGUARD, which is the name of my other channel, not this channel, but that'll give you a little discount there too. But anyways, we're basically going to be asking a question: what purpose do these serve? And where could you use these as a whiskey drinker?
Or a non-whiskey drinker.
Or a non-whiskey drinker.
Myself.
That's exactly right. So, we've got a wide variety here. We've got peach, caramel apple, black currant, an herb-infused one, and cookie dough.
I'm very curious. I've tried this one, and it's been a long time since I tried that.
The Von Payne.
And I'm going to be a wimp and try them over ice because I'm not a whiskey drinker.
And that's okay. You know, everyone always says that. The point of drinking whiskey is to drink it the way that you like it. So if that's over ice, if it's mixed in cocktails, if it's neat, whatever it may be, as long as you're enjoying it, then you're doing it right. So, well, let's just start from our left to right. And we'll kick things off with one that's familiar to you, the peach.
This is the first. I haven't tried. Well, I have tried the Von Payne, but this is the one for me that you had me try over ice, and it was the first time I went, okay, I could drink a whiskey,
sure, and
enjoy it, because I've tried several of your whiskeys, and I always make one face, and it's not very nice. So.
It's not a nice face.
No.
So we actually had some friends over, and I've barely drank any of this, and it's already over halfway gone, and we actually made a good old-fashioned out of it for one of our friends down the street. They were over, and she likes old-fashions. And so I thought the sweetness of the peach would mix really well with, you know, the bitters for an old-fashioned. And it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
She liked it.
She loved it, yeah.
Well, at least she told me she liked it.
Oh, she loves it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can smell that peach. Like, it's all peach up front.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of peach.
Yeah.
So for you guys watching, you might be wondering, well, is this basically just like bourbon with some flavoring in it? And, like, not quite. So one of the differences is this isn't called bourbon. None of these are called bourbons. That's because the standards, they call them standards of identity. Like, what are the rules for calling something a whiskey? Technically, it only has to touch wood. Like, it has to touch an oak barrel at some point, and you can call it whiskey. So this
if I touch a barrel,
no,
I'm whiskey?
A grain spirit, so you distill it.
There is some sort of gatekeeping there.
This is perfectly clear when it comes off the still. And to make it whiskey, you just have to put it in a barrel. In fact, you know PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon, they're like lawnmower beer.
Right.
They made a joke product one year where they called their beer whiskey because they aged it in a whiskey barrel for 5 seconds. They literally, like, poured it in and then drained it out the bottom.
Technically the truth.
And that was their joke. It was like, it's a whiskey.
That's funny.
It's all peach up front.
Yeah, it's like summer.
Yeah.
Smells like
there's like no oak or anything like that.
Am I allowed to try it?
Yeah, drink it.
Hair in my mouth. That's really good. It's so sweet.
It is so sweet.
It's got a little kick like I'm used to with whiskey, where I drink it, and like a lot of times I've tried the stuff that you've given me, and it like I don't enjoy it because it burns my throat, burns my chest. Like, I feel like I have instant heartburn everywhere. Sure. This doesn't give me that. I mean, I am drinking it over ice, but it doesn't give me that. I get that, and I'm a sweet person. I like sweet drinks.
Sweet.
Thanks. But I like margaritas, and I like rum drinks, and I like sweet stuff. And this is hitting the mark.
This to me, like, isn't something that I would drink neat or over ice.
I would drink this,
but I would definitely put it in a cocktail of some kind.
Yeah.
Like a real summery cocktail that's you serve over ice.
Yeah,
I could definitely see.
Like a hard lemonade.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, like a peach lemonade.
I would definitely want to put some citrus in here because this is all sweet. I'm missing a little bit of the sour.
Are we supposed to drink the whole thing of each of these? Because I'm really.
You don't have to.
I'm enjoying this one.
That's a summer whiskey, 100%.
Yeah, that's really good.
I've got B-roll footage of all these bottles too, so as we're talking about them, you can see them. But this is that Marcotte Distilling?
Your guess is as good as
Marcotte. Sweet peach flavored whiskey. It's a 35% ABV, so 70 proof. Not a lot.
I'm going to be feeling it by the end of this video because I don't drink a lot. I rarely drink, so this is even these little sips.
Should we move on to the caramel apple?
Yeah, I'm excited to try this one.
I gotta crack the seal on this.
Ooh, we get to decork it.
Decorking.
Did you tell the story about how I accidentally decorked
This
your...
isn't a family channel. It's specifically flagged not for children.
Did you tell the story about how I decorked that gift bottle? He's still bitter. But I didn't know. I didn't know that was a thing, and I thought you had already opened it.
Literally an 18-year-old whiskey, and she's like, "Have you opened this
yet?"
I go, Pump. And I'm like, "No, I didn't." Yeah, we can talk about decorking on this channel. It's not a family channel like my other one.
Wait, do I get to smell the cork?
Select Club caramel apple flavored whiskey.
So this feels like it's going to be a fall. Are we just going to go through?
Yeah, I was going to say it's a season.
Fontaine's going to be like, okay.
We're going through the seasons here. I mean, it literally, to me, just pouring it, I smell caramel apple cider from, in the fall.
I was just thinking this would be good in, like, apple cider. Like, farm fresh
apple
cider. But I haven't tried it yet, so not sure.
Yeah, let me try it first. I don't get a lot of the caramel on the nose. Just smelling it, I just get all candy apple.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I want more caramel out of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if I'm even pulling the apple. It's good, but I'm not sure what flavor I'm pulling from it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I like the flavor. I would drink this, but I don't know that I'm pulling caramel or apple.
I'm definitely getting the apple. Like, to me, it makes me think of a green Jolly Rancher. Like, that's the best thing I can akin it to.
Yeah.
And I'm actually wishing they would have gone a little heavier on the caramel flavoring.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of the caramel either. But like I said, I'm not sure, and maybe it's the water, but I'm not sure that I'm getting a lot of the apple flavor. It is sweet. I get that.
Very sweet.
I don't have a refined palate, so maybe that's
But I want, like, those darker, like, toasted sugar notes that you get with caramel to sort of balance out the sweetness, but I'm just getting all sweet. I feel like I would maybe mix this in with a cider in the fall.
Yeah.
But also put in caramel because I want more caramel out of it.
Yeah.
But I think that would be a good way to drink it.
Yeah, it's not bad for what it is. But you're right, I'm not getting any of the caramel flavor in there either.
Yeah. So, right now, if you had to just pick one of these bottles to keep and one to pitch.
It would be the sweet peach.
Yeah, same.
To keep.
I feel like I could do more with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a little more versatile.
There's a reason this is half gone.
Yeah, you can make summer drinks. Like I said, the sweet southern peach, old fashioned, stuff like that. I feel like there's just more mileage you can get out of that bottle. I want to move on to the Von Payne. This one is actually really cool to me. I am not a flavored whiskey guy. I will be upfront about that. But this one is kind of like, I feel like they full sent on marketing, and they did a great job.
So cool.
So the Gargoyle is actually where you pour out of. So I've got B-roll footage of this to show you. But the Gargoyle's mouth is wide open. And when you tip the bottle, that's where the whiskey comes out of, which is really neat. So
what is black currant? Like, what kind of notes should I be looking for?
Yeah, so it's going to be like a berry sort of a flavor, like a dark red berry.
Okay. I get strong, like vampire.
I feel like
from the bottle, just the whole marketing appeal is like Van Helsing.
Van Helsing, yeah. Dark Gothic.
Yes, or What We Do in the Shadows. Or something
there you go. So their marketing department definitely did nail this one. Now, I have had this one before, and the one thing I like about it is it definitely does try to be a whiskey. Yeah,
I was just going to say that on first smell, all I smell is just whiskey. And I don't have a refined palate, but I also don't have a refined nose, so a lot of whiskeys smell very similar to me. And when I smell this, I don't smell flavor, I just smell whiskey.
I smell blackberry jam.
I don't smell that at all.
Try sniffing in. This is definitely designed for nosing.
Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, that makes.
Yours is over ice, and all your aromas going out. This one's focusing all the aromas up.
I'm such a wimp.
But yeah, definitely.
I should try. You should have me try each one of these without the ice, and you can show them my amazing face I make every time I drink whiskey. Spot on.
Yeah, blackberry jam to me on the nose. but it does still smell like a whiskey.
I don't like it. I'm trying not to.
It's funny because like
trying not to make the face.
Well, this is good because it's two different perspectives.
Yeah.
A whiskey drinker finding a flavored whiskey that they're like, okay, that's actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then a non-whiskey drinker finding flavored whiskeys that they're like, that's actually pretty good. So it's all about where you draw your lines.
Yeah.
And so for me, this one, it almost... So if you've ever mixed up cocktails, like, what's it called? I'm spacing on it. I'm going to look it up later and feel dumb. But there's a cocktail that's bourbon and creme de cassis, which is a black currant liqueur that's really popular that you serve over ice.
Bahama Mama.
No. It's very...
Pina colada. No? Mai Tai.
Bruh.
This is why I'm not on your channel.
Well... But anyways, it reminds me of that. Like you could actually mix that up in one of those cocktails, I think, because it kind of blends the two.
No. I disapprove. 2 thumbs down.
I like that one because it still wants to be a whiskey, and I like whiskeys. So, anyways.
Well.
This next one's going to be a trip, I think.
Okay, this one I'm very curious about. So
this is literally called Dr. Stoner's Smoky Herb flavored whiskey.
And this, who sent this to you? Country Wine?
This was sent from Country Wine and Spirits.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And they're
It says it's the #1 flavored whiskey, 2017. So
World Spirits Competition.
By Cigar and Spirits, yeah.
Interesting. Nice accolade, I suppose.
Does it say? Oh, it just says special mix of herbs, artisanal smoky herb taste, and aroma to share with all your finest friends.
Well, here goes nothing.
It's going to taste like leaves, isn't it?
So I popped the top off of this earlier out of curiosity, just to smell it.
Okay, I'm excited to smell it.
And it smelled to me like a certain recreational thing that you smoke.
Wait, I want to smell it here. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're about to be...
like a badly scented potpourri.
Well,
I'm nervous about this one.
This one does not have a lot of color to it, which tells me it did not spend much time in a barrel.
It passed gently by a barrel.
Yeah, they were like ships in the night.
On its way to the factory.
Ships in the night. What's the proof on this?
It smells like... Not that I ever partook, but I have smelled people who have partook.
42% ABV, so 84 proof. So this is...
On the other end of that, for someone who doesn't really like the pungent smell of whiskey, it doesn't smell too bad.
Sort of disguises it a bit.
It's mild. It's very mild. This doesn't really...
So the Von Payne is 90 proof. This one is low 80s, so 84. So less alcohol.
This is the strangest to me, like...
Oh.
I don't know. These two are kind of strange flavors, I feel like, for whiskey, but...
It's different.
It smells like fall leaves, just like the end where they're all on the ground and you crush them up. Yeah,
like compost.
Yeah, but not bad.
Not like bad. It's not like you're
cow
like
manure. Ugh. It's like fall leaves. It reminds me of fall. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm gonna just taste leaves.
Tell me,
it's like a tea. Whiskey.
Smell again in this and tell me if I'm way out of line here. But I almost get like that. A skunk got hit by a car a mile away.
Gosh.
Tell me. Now that it's in your head.
Hold on.
Open your mouth when you smell it.
Okay.
It helps.
Okay.
It helps.
Okay. Now I hate you, Fred. Why did you do that to me?
Though, right?
Why? Okay. I don't know what to expect from this one. That tastes exactly like it smells.
It is.
It's like leaves.
Yeah.
It's like fall leaves.
Everything on the nose is right there.
But it's not
on the palate.
Terrible.
No. I feel like...
I mean, in 2017, maybe they didn't have a lot of flavored whiskeys. And
maybe.
So this one was just like...
To me, this is screaming for a cocktail. Like, it wants to be mixed.
What if you mix this one with that one with your apple cider?
Just go full fall?
Go full
fall?
Everything together.
I'm trying to figure out what I would mix this with specifically. I feel like this wants a little citrus. It wants a little bit of lemon.
Absinthe. I just like the word. I don't even know what absinthe
Black
tastes
licorice would actually maybe mix okay with this.
Black licorice is gross.
But like as a wash in the glass, almost like you're making a...
How do you wash that?
So
just
a wash
swirl it
is
like a straw?
So a wash
Just
is
cut the
when
end off
you
and-
take, like I do an absinthe wash for some of my cocktails where I put it in a spritzer and then I spray the glass.
But how
on
would
the
you do
inside.
that with black licorice? Like a flavored... See,
Absinthe
all
is...
of the people who are going to watch this are going to hate me because I don't know any of this.
So
and they're
absinthe tastes like black licorice.
Oh, I know you said absinthe.
So that's what I'm saying.
You're welcome.
There you go.
And you can name it Absinthe Father.
I should have known you were going to slip one of those
Yeah,
in. You're
I
really
was.
wanting that to take.
Dude, so bad. It's such a funny name. But you gotta put a splash of milk.
It just tastes like toasted herbs to me.
Yeah.
Like something that you would put
Like
in olive
somebody
oil.
who loves tea wanted to make a whiskey.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's
British people might enjoy this.
I think there's a place for it.
British people, you know?
Maybe.
British funerals, maybe? Cheerio, pip pip. At a funeral, you might drink whiskey.
I am so lost on your train of thought right now. No, your train left the station with me like...
It was gone. It was gone.
How about this? Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 being your favorite bottle so far. And 4 being your least favorite.
Well, I want you to guess what my numbers are.
I guess that you are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'm actually 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I mixed those two up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for me so far, I am 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, last one.
Last one. I'm very curious about this one. I feel like this can either be really good or really bad.
So this is Old Smoky out of Tennessee. And they make a lot of products that are distributed widely across the states.
And who sent this to you?
John sent me a bunch of their stuff. No time.
He sent one of the peach ones, right?
Yeah. And so I got a bottle of that from him and a bottle of that from Country Wine Spirits. So I actually had 2 bottles of it, and the thing just came off.
Ruh-roh.
So we'll have to do this old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned.
So Old Smoky, you might see their stuff. They do a lot of like flavored moonshines.
Oh yeah, they've got like the pickled like cherries.
Yeah, that's like cherries in
and
moonshine,
peaches
in
yes.
moonshine.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I think that's probably what they're known for the most is their moonshine stuff. But they also do flavored whiskeys.
In this, like we went to that one liquor store and they had them.
Oh my!
Oh,
I popped the cap off it. I smell cookies.
Oh my gosh!
It just smells like cookies.
That's all I smell. Like
just,
if I had my eyes closed, I would not know that it smells like a candle, like a cookie dough candle.
Yeah, cookie dough candle.
I'm excited to try this.
Like it just.
I'm really excited.
I just immediately just felt like I was.
This might be my other one that I sip.
I was just in a kitchen with fresh cookies being baked. That's what it smelled like to
Yeah.
me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. This feels like a Christmas drink.
Oh my gosh.
Like you put it in a warm drink, you know?
Yeah.
Some sort of warm cocoa-y
But it's not
dough.
And it's not just the dough either. Like I smell chocolate chips.
Chocolate.
Yeah, like chocolate
Yep.
in there too.
But it's not a distinct just chocolate. It is that like
The combination of it, yeah.
that cookie dough ice cream kind of.
I think this smells the best of all
It
of
does.
them so
It
far.
does. So far between that and the peach, because the peach is like pretty strong.
Like
too.
I could smell that all day.
I know it does smell delicious.
All right, let's try it.
Okay. It's cookie dough.
It just tastes like cookie dough.
I don't even get.
There's no
I get
burn.
a little bit of whiskey at the very end,
I don't get any burn.
but it tastes straight up like cookie dough. Can I try it with yours with the?
Well, it's only
No.
30%. Yeah, it's only 30%
Okay,
ABV.
so it's lower.
This
What
is-
was the black?
So this
currant
is 60
one?
proof. This was 90, 84, and this is 60. So way less. So there's not a lot of burn to that.
No, actually, I could probably drink this. Now I can drink this without the ice.
You know what I want to do with that though? I want to mix that with a milk-based,
That's what I was thinking.
Cocktail.
Like a warm milk.
like a White Russian or
Yeah,
something. You know,
something, but warm.
Yeah.
Because then it's like that wintry. So
Isn't
we have
there-
like summer,
Yeah.
fall, vampire season, and Christmas.
I mean, that's delicious.
That's
though.
really good. I would actually probably drink that without ice in it. It's good.
It does not taste like whiskey to me.
And I couldn't do that with the peach, by the way. That was too strong for me.
Yeah.
I had to be watered down.
Well, what was the proof on this one? I don't remember. Oh, it's not. It's only 70 proof. So it's pretty low. It's not as low as this one, but it is low.
I don't think I could drink a lot in one sitting. Like, it's very strong in terms of flavor.
Right.
Not like whiskey, but in terms of, like, the flavor itself is quite strong.
Yeah.
And so it would be more like a splash, I feel like. Or in some sort of other drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Godiva has a white chocolate liqueur. And I feel like that would mix well with that, too.
Yeah.
But it's very sweet.
It is incredibly sweet.
But it tastes exactly as labeled.
In almost like a white hot chocolate. Mix that in with like a white hot chocolate for like a perfect Christmas. Or even, I don't know. Would eggnog be good? I don't like eggnog.
I love eggnog. But I don't know if I'd put that in there, maybe.
This is still my top one. I'm struggling because the cookie dough is good, but I can only stomach so much because it's very strong. It might just push caramel apple out a little bit just because I can really taste the flavors.
Well, I think my top two would probably be the Von Payne and number one. And then it's hard fought between these two. Yeah. But I think just for versatility, I think there's more I can do with the peach.
That's what I was thinking.
So I think I would lean towards that. But I do actually really like that.
Yeah.
Even though it tastes nothing like whiskey.
I think it's a great conversation drink because if you're hanging out with whiskey enthusiasts who want to try something new, I think that's a great thing for you to bring along because it's going to strike up conversation and everyone's going to have an opinion about whether or not that's a good whiskey or not.
It's also really approachable.
Yeah.
Like if you're not an alcohol...
For someone who doesn't drink whiskey, I tried yours and I'm like, I can drink that without the ice.
Right, you're not going to find it offensive.
No, it doesn't burn my whole body as it's coming down, so...
Well, there you have it. Thanks for joining me, Steph.
Yeah. He'll never have me on again. Unless all of you comment and talk about how wonderful it is.
Well,
then he'll make me try gross things.
That's right. I do have her pour all my blinds for me.
I do. Yes, I do.
So I appreciate that. But
yeah.
Anyways. Thanks so much for stopping in. And a big thank you to the Patreon supporters who faithfully support every month and help fund these wonderful bottles. Because she won't let me use our money on them anymore because... all that.
And if you have a favorite flavored whiskey that we haven't tried here, please comment and let us know because I would love to try some other ones to kind of dip my toes into the whiskey world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love that.
Appreciate you all. Cheers. And we always say, may you live richly and get better with age. Just like whiskey.
Or me.
That too.
I'm not that vain.